Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. This will be game number 3 of the PUBG Reddit Pochinki Showdown. I am Jorisar hosting your games this evening alongside Sam Walton on the observing desk. And now, unfortunately, we have 3 teams contesting the next game because one of the teams did not get here on time. Be on time, people. The #1 rule of being competitive nerds actually showing up. And it's quite ironic because I'm pretty sure I saw the team earlier actually talking in the Discord, knowing that they were supposed to start playing 8 minutes ago. Walk, walk, walk. All is well, though. We have gone in with Wild Pochinki Boys, featuring Reckless Z, Griffith, Wicked Sun, and Gertie McFluff. I'd like to point out that Gertie McFluff is possibly the best name. We also have Jim's Electronics with Phantasma, Raiden, Roomba, and FBI Agent. So they are the second team that you see here. And rounding things out, we have PIOC, who currently consists of Sharpie Nero, Surreal, and Levy Rooster. Which means, unfortunately, their 4th player, Nightwolf, didn't actually make it into the game. Interesting stuff. And, hey, hang on a second. Let me just go ahead and take a look at that team list again. Oh, wow. Is it Wild Pochinki Boys that aren't in here? Let me see. Reckless. I don't see any of Wild Pochinki Boys, which means I stand corrected. I think it might actually be the 4th team that are in here. Possibly my bad, because I can actually see Mr. Pineapple. So Paul-stravaganza are in here, because they're Grizzly PNG, Mr. Pineapple 122, Flop Shot, and Buppo, which implies that it's Wild Pochinki Boys that have actually missed out. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen, but that's okay. We're about to get into this game. And these teams are now going to go ahead and... Oh, no, we have another situation of 2 teams landing on the same stack. Levy Rooster and Sharpie Nero are right next to Raiden and FBI Agent. This is going to get pretty hairy pretty quickly. Levy Rooster now running around pretty much like a headless rooster. And FBI Agent so unbelievably close. Surreal was on the other side of the road, and Roomba, by the looks of things, will be on the other... Oh, no, Levy. Levy, this could be bad, Levy. Levy! Oh, good God, look out! Look out! Look out! Somebody, look out! Somebody take out the shield! Oh my goodness, they managed to kill both. Sharpie Nero only actually going down to half health. And these guys managed to take 2 people out. Roomba Cat rushing around, but unfortunately, he's going to be rushing into a world of pain, and suddenly 3 members of Jim's Electronics, ladies and gentlemen, are down. I think that leaves Phantasma? Yes, it does. Phantasma inside the building with an AR going... Guys, how on earth did that happen so quickly? So this all means, ladies and gentlemen, that Paul-stravaganza are all the way over on the other side of Pochinki going, what the hell just happened there? They're going to be extremely happy. They're a team of 4 versus a team of 3 versus 1 person. All of a sudden, lol will ensue. Phantasma is not enjoying his luck at the moment, unfortunately. The last surviving member of Jim's Electronics. Unfortunately, they were overtaken in revenue by online stores, and as a member of the high street population, were gradually forced to wind down their business. In the meantime, PIOC now moving up slowly north throughout Pochinki. They're going to be feeling a little bit confident. I wonder if they noticed and if they called out that the other team were quite far north Pochinki, and as a result, they actually have a lot of room to maneuver. At the moment, they're being extremely careful because they know at least 1 other person is here. But technically, they could just keep sweeping north, and that would be no problem whatsoever. So they're going to cross the road first, I think, and then end up doing just that. In the meantime, Phantasma's moving at least. He's not just going to be sitting inside a building and patiently awaiting his fate. I think it's good to run around and try and grab as many of the meds in Pochinki as possible. As we've seen, they seem to be pretty scarce. The Final Circle Medathon is absolutely real. And I imagine that towards the end of these games, we're going to see some teams of 3 or 4 maybe offload all of their meds onto 1 person at the death so that they can heal up once or twice more and buy a couple of extra seconds. We saw the finish to Game 2 being incredibly exciting with 3 people left. And to be fair, it wasn't just a die outside the circle end to the game, but the last bullet of the game basically won it. And that person died in the same tick. That was so unbelievably close to send Milta FC through to the semi-finals. These guys want to win by a larger margin than that, and it's entirely understandable. In the meantime, Paul-stravaganza continuing to just kind of chill out there. I do notice that Flopshot is on about 3/4 health, maybe just below there, 70% health. And I'm trying to work out where that damage came from, because I'm pretty sure none of them fired a shot in anger. So unless someone accidentally shot their own foot, in which case I wouldn't recommend leaping from buildings like that, then I'm not really certain where that came from at all. They're getting awfully close now, though, to Sharpie Nero and Team PIOC, and Paul-stravaganza might be in for a little bit of a showdown. About 3 buildings separate them right now. Oh, wow, Flopshot running out into the open. That's potentially very risky. Did anyone actually spot them? A lot of shots going down. That's because... Is that Glizzy? It is Glizzy. Sharpie Nero actually spotting Glizzy from the balcony there. There's a second person as well, and Mr. Pineapple goes down too. That is absolutely excruciating for Paul-stravaganza. Now in a 3v2 situation, Surreal eating a couple of shots, managing to get behind the shed, and he's going to be able to heal up in time. Spots Popo. Sharpie Nero being very aggressive, actually, showing the entirety of the body there, and allowing Bubba to maybe get a couple of punch. He's running on the blue. What are you doing? He manages to get the kill there, so fair enough. Sharpie Nero being incredibly aggressive, and I guess that's going to pay off for the punch coming in now, and I think that is with a shotgun. One shot manages to down one. Sharpie Nero, though, looking for the follow-up. He's getting very close, but he was on so little hope that a single bullet is going to be able to knock that down. He goes down as well, and Surreal is left to pick up the pieces. Glizzly PNG on about 50% hit points. Looks to be the saving grace now for the Paul-stravaganza team. Massive amount of bullets and excellent, oh my god, I was going to say an excellent flank, but Surreal with an absolutely fantastical headshot. A good flick kill with the M416. And he is left to med up, and all of a sudden, there are 3 people alive. It's Surreal and Sharpie Nero versus Phantasma, and ladies and gentlemen, Jim's Electronics could be back in the game. It's a 1v2, and there's still that could turn out words. There's still 10.5 minutes remaining in this Pochinki Showdown. All action this time around. Screw meds. Who said it was all about the blue? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fight on our hands here. Oh dear God, that was such a beautiful flank as well. Credit where it's due. That was a super sexy flank. And I was really looking forward to seeing the flank pay off, but no, what an excellent flip shot. And we are down to 2 teams. Phantasma representing Jim's Electronics, going up against PIOC all the way over here. Surreal and Sharpie Nero, the last remaining players on the other team. This game has been ridiculous, but it's also been tremendous fun as well. Oh, someone pick up the crossbow. Come on! We deserve a crossbow kill. Crossbows and Tommy guns only from this point till the end of the game. Can we get the admins to implement that, please? Phantasma now. Oh, being ultra cautious. You're hunting for one person in the middle of Pochinki. Okay, I realize, actually, if you're going to play this tactically, you do have to be ultra cautious. But if you're in Phantasma's position, the #1 thing you can get right now is information on where the rest of the team are. Where the rest of the people in the server are. The #2 thing that would be valuable to you is meds. Because if you end up not engaging anyone, ooh, a little bit close, actually, to being seen there. But if you end up engaging nobody for the entirety of the game, you need to make sure you have more meds than the other team. And they're 2 people and you're 1. So whoever runs more and gets more meds will win the final non-engagement, if that makes sense. So this game mode is absolutely encouraging people to run around. And, ooh, Phantasma Surreal, how close are they? I want to see. Oh, they're not close. I'm being observer trolled, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even worry about it. Right. So, a lot of excitement. We've had 2 minutes to kind of calm down. Everybody light your scented candles as we get stuck in for the long haul here. Because 7 minutes and 50 seconds remain. Sharpie Nero getting a really good position on the other side of the fence. Having a look left and right. Some nice character animations there. And Phantasma, by the looks of things, continuing to loot. Oh, this could be very close to spotting a player. Let's keep an eye out there on their vision. Yes, I think they know what direction he's in. It's possible they heard some footsteps. Oh, Sharpie Nero almost getting a door slammed in their face. Wouldn't have been particularly nice. They are in buildings effectively across the road from each other now. Phantasma must know they're there. Does he know they're there? He's creeping up on the next building. He's not being particularly quiet about his footsteps either. And I feel like... yes, they're going hunting, ladies and gentlemen. PIOC, smell blood. Surreal can probably jump over one more fence, I think. Oh, what was that? There was no one there. Seeing ghosts. Sharpie Nero, seeing ghosts. That's okay. Phantasma now very much... Oh, did he actually catch a glimpse of Phantasma? Here comes the smoke grenade inside the house, I guess is a thing. Oh, and there we go. What an excellent position there. Running around the side of the house. Obviously, you will be able to hear them coming, but all you can really do is turn around and aim. Not enough time to get to cover. And as a direct result, ladies and gentlemen, PIOC are going to be your third semi-finalist as we... I don't actually know if that fills one half of the bracket or if we swap to the other side, but it doesn't matter. We have 3 out of 6 teams now, ladies and gents. And PIOC are going to be joining Milta FC and S1 in the semi-final. Conveniently, that also brings us back on time because that was a particularly quick game. And as a result, our next game is going to be at past. That's 8:30 UK time or 9:30 EU time. Make sure to keep in touch with us on social media using the hashtag PUBGReddit. And we will be checking out some of those messages as well. Joe asked, hey, do you mind if you can parachute in a med kit for our game? I wish, mate, I wish. In fact, if I could parachute in med kits for everyone, I absolutely wouldn't. I would parachute red zones in because I don't want to see I don't want to see end of game meds. I just straight up don't. I want to see some action. So no, the answer is no. Very sorry. But that's okay. We'll be getting a couple more of those in. Thank you very much as well from Brandon, who tweets in saying these games are pretty exciting. And Jarsar killing the commentary. Much appreciated, dude. We're going to be back in just under 10 minutes, about 7 or 8 minutes time, so hold your horses, with game number 4. Remember, there are 6 in total before the semi-finals begin. Hashtag PUBGReddit. See you in a bit.